Hello, this is Shelly Dressel, and the following video was recorded during one of my free teleconferences. For more information about my channelings, please check my website, goddesslight.net. Thank you.
Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to you in this now moment. I invite you to be present in your life. I invite you to notice wherever your focus may be. I invite you to choose to be a part of the vibration and the frequency that continues to anchor on earth. So that you will have the ability to live your life with much greater ease, with balance, with joy, abundance, whatever it is that you are seeking. You stand at this now moment in the energies of the solstice. You always have several days before and after, with the peak being on Wednesday or the 21st, I believe that day is. And as you're here, balanced in your everyday reality, consider what the solstice is, not only in your own personal life, but as far as humanity, as far as Gaia, as far as the universe, and the balance and the flow that moves through everything. Sometimes it is easy to forget that everything is interconnected. Energy is present within each one of you. It's present in the environment around you. And within that energy, you have the consciousness that is just there as a part of whatever a situation might be. You have both the conscious and the unconscious, as we spoke of the last time, that creates your own reality. And then the frequency. As I look at this and the ways in which it interacts with humanity, the frequency is what comes in pulsations. And then in many cases, it becomes just a steady vibration and rhythm. But it is the frequency that creates the massive transition or transformation that is taking place. And it is your consciousness that is responding to that. Here in this now moment, be aware that in everything you do, in every part of your day, you are more than just you having this existence. I didn't even speak about your own divinity and the aspects of you, both out in the universe and here. So when you stop and consider the complexity, and of course, this is just a drop in the bucket. When you stop and consider the complexity of all that is creating your reality and your experience, there are certain things that are huge. And one of those is this upcoming solstice and this time in which you are living right now. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your heart center. Feel your energy as it's flowing within. Send a stream of that as it moves down through your solar plexus, your sacrum, your root center. Send it all the way down into Gaia. As your energy spreads out, take a moment and consider what it is as you're tapping into Gaia. Can you feel the change in the frequency? If it feels consistent to you, then open up your consciousness and ask to connect at a new frequency or a higher frequency. Allow that alignment with you to flow back up. It comes up through that anchor, it comes up through that cord of light. You let it come all the way up into your heart center once more. Then you send it through your throat, goes up through your third eye, your head center, until your consciousness and your focus is connecting into your higher self. Look around at what this is. This is your place where you allow that energy and light to flow up and down. This is where you are able to get answers to your questions instantly. This is where, when you are daydreaming and your mind drifts, it comes here to your higher self. Feel what that is. If there's clutter, clear it out. Choose to move forward in this higher light energy with a clean slate. You send your consciousness even further. It moves up following that strand of energy until you merge with your divinity. As you come into this space, you can feel your soul. You can feel the essence for who you are. And your consciousness expands even further. Now is an important time for you to find a way in which you can open the communication to your divinity. It may be the entirety of your soul. It may be that there is an aspect. Howsoever it comes across to you, create an open alignment and flow that will support you as your expanded consciousness. There we go. I can feel how so many more of you now are creating this open alignment. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you that are here. I merge my energies with yours so that it then expands. It shifts everything into the all that is. And in doing so, you are now tapping into an even greater creative place. Take a moment to look around what you have within this space. Each one of you, when you come into the all that is, have what might be your personal area that you come to again and again. So just as with your higher self, look at what you have been working on creating in your life. For some of you, this may be cleared out as if it's a clean slate again. However, many others of you, this is an opportunity to look at what you've been doing. In particular, with these meditations, you see that link to your unconsciousness so that things can flow into greater awareness. You may see that communication with the Christ energy and Buddha. You may see the ways in which you continue to expand. And some of it is practicing right here. Some of it you are literally creating the experience right here. But as we begin, take a moment as if you stand in this space where you are. I understand it's your consciousness, but have a sense of you as the person in this lifetime. And I invite you to open up your heart. And as you do so, ask to see which aspects of your soul are here within the all that is. You may see perhaps at the center that part of you that is your God source, that part of you directly linked into the soul of the universe, the central sun of the universe. And then coming out from that, pay attention to what lifetimes are being shown to you. Most likely it is only 2 or 3, but it could be more. As you consider what's in front of you, what is your perception of your divinity? For the majority, I get this, what looks like a star for many of you. That is a white light that looks like a star. There are others that have this golden light that just transitions and transforms. Others have a sense of a figure. Have a sense of standing in front of your own soul and feel the love that emanates towards you. This is available to you every minute of every day of your life. However, the majority of people do not have that sense of love that comes for themselves, from themselves. So in this now moment, simply receive that unconditional love that is from you as your soul. In so many of you, there's also a sense of you're going to be fine. Your life is good. You have things that you would like to be different, and they're being taken care of. I'm also hearing for some people, it's just not the right time. Try to be patient. I'm hearing for other people, You are always so full of love. Share that love with everyone around you. And then, of course, you may have your own particular message that you are receiving. And if you don't get it in this now moment, it will come to you over the next days or weeks. That's very interesting. I had this sense of it may have only been one or two, but as if that beam of light that is your divinity, which is, of course, massive also, and the perception of the person in this lifetime as they looked down at themselves was just piecemeal. Like they had one leg, part of their head, part of their abdomen, as if there were pieces of them, but they were not full or complete. And this was their perception of themselves. If this is your perception of you in this lifetime, then as you have your own divine light and love shining on you, let it just simply come in. It may be difficult for you to receive. So, whatever you need to do that you are open to receive, allow for that to be. Great. I now see that many of you are becoming complete as you learn how to receive. Are there other occasions in your life in which you feel less than? With your divinity shining on you, be open to receive. For some of you that were considering what you seek to manifest that has not as yet happened, put that forth as if you were just opening up your heart, your mind, and then ask to look and see what's happening with this. We're going to shift the energies a little bit. Instead of your soul being huge and massive, it comes down to something that is a little bit more manageable, because that energy can be overwhelming when it continuously pulsates in your direction. So as that comes down to something that is a little smaller, a little manageable, you now have the opportunity to see they may be past lifetimes, They may be lifetimes out in the universe. They may be future lifetimes on the earth. Ask to sit down and have a conversation with this aspect of you. What you see walking towards you is another aspect that's coming directly out of your divinity, just as you did. And as it walks towards you, pay attention. Is it a man or a woman? How are they dressed? Are they carrying anything? And as they come towards you, you manifest a place to sit down and have a conversation. What does this look like? What are you feeling? Some of you are very intense and focused, and they are literally conveying messages that are activating DNA strands within you. Others are giving you information for how to get through this challenging time in which you find yourself, because they've done it before. Some of you are speaking with an aspect that is out within the universe that is talking about the ascension that's taking place on the earth, but from that other perspective. In your everyday life, any one of these things or even more are taking place. Most often in your unconsciousness. This experience gives you the opportunity to consider what it may be. Ask any question that is on your heart. This is your chance to let go of anything that is holding you back. This is your chance to receive answers. Experience the limitless opportunities that are available for you. It feels as if wave upon wave of energy is just moving through each one of you. As the time is right for you, I invite you to just incorporate all of what this is. It's as if everything that you have been working with and communicating with comes together, and then that light of your soul just comes within all of you and all of your consciousness. Feel it as it's coming in. One of the reasons that I felt that tonight was a good night for you to open this communication with your soul is because the impulses of energy that have already begun to come into the earth plane are going to become stronger and stronger over the next few days. And when you have the ability to connect with your divinity, to create the balance with your divinity, then all of these impulses will manifest for you in a way that is supportive rather than knocking you off balance or causing you to feel off balance. I'm opening up the space of the all that is. And I invite you to be the observer as if the earth is on one side, and then you can see some of the planets as they line up in your galaxy. Interesting. I notice how there are many different ships, many groups of people that have this sense of observing exactly as we are. Some of what I'm noticing may be you having the experience again and again from another perspective. It may be the people that are not physically on the call, but they're still experiencing the situation. And as you are well aware, probably millions of people around your planet are very conscious of how important this solstice is. With this, the third dimension will be virtually resolved. There will still be people that align with that vibration and frequency, but most likely they will be the ones that will be struggling and trying to find a way to fit in or trying to find a way to complete whatever it is they need to complete. But I put forth the intention that every single person on planet Earth is able to let go whatever it is they need to let go of so that they may find the best possible alignment. And each one of them may find their own direct alignment with their own source energy. So just as the rotation of the planets, because there is always movement within the universe, nothing is ever standing still. It is as if with the movement, you can see the alignment that is coming forth between the planets, between stars, between the earth. And as this is coming into balance and into space, from the central sun, there is a pulsation of energy and light. It's this massive column of light, and you can see sparkles and energy. It's one way to consider it is as if the sun itself gets brighter and bigger than it's ever been. Another way to consider this is that everything feels those impulses of light, and it literally breaks down the density that has been so prevalent upon the planet. And as it's breaking it down, more and more expands upon the earth so as to receive this frequency coming in. Woof, you can just feel it. If you so choose, you may step within that flow. You are receiving the benefit of it, even standing on the outside. What is interesting to my perception is that as I looked at it, I could see this clearly defined column of energy. And then once merging with it, it's as if time stood still and as if everything became light, transparent, and almost what you would call mystical. The sparkles, the energy are all moving around you, and you receive it. You expand your own consciousness and receive. Because you just completed that deeper alignment with your own soul essence, you have your own soul to amplify these energies with you. So too, it supports you, allowing for this to go with a greater ease as it's moving through. So stand in the flow of light from the solstice. As the energies continue to turn, as the planets turn, as things rotate, it goes from that complete alignment and balance with the maximum input to slowing down again and being less intense. Take a moment to consider how you feel, how you look. Good job. I know humanity has this. And they do so in part because of each one of you. Each one of you choosing to have this experience this evening can be manifested 1,000-fold. Begin to shift your focus so that you once more stream back down within the place where you are right now. You let all of your focus and all of your energy come back as you bring your consciousness back with you. As that light from the essence of the solstice went into the earth plane, it anchored everything within and upon the planet, creating that sense of balance. So even though the solstice won't be at its peak for a couple of days, that energy is still here. It's already here and present. It has been here for several days, and this is activating it so that it may be more balanced, more available for every single person to tap into. That comes up from within that anchor that you had in the earth, just as you are bringing your consciousness back down within you in this now moment. And as you do so, take a breath or two in which you just feel the changes that are taking place. Receive those changes inside your physical body, which includes, of course, your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs. You just let that flow move through you. At this time of transition, it is so important for you to become clear within yourself of who you are, which is that magnificent star or soul essence. That's who you truly are. It's important for you to understand that this life that you are living is an expression of that. It's about you understanding that, particularly at the time of this summer winter solstice, that you are going to step into that energy and allow it to create whatever change is in your highest and best interest. It's going to create change. So I invite you to work with it, to experience it, to make choices that create perfect balance, perfect healing, perfect wellness within you. It is there. It is about opening up to allow it to shine forth from you. Beloved, know that I am ever with you. Ansaluia.
Thank you for watching this video from my free teleconference. If you would like to know more about my channeling, please check my website, goddesslight.net. Thank you.